at this point, man, like, to be a Jet fan the way you are,
Yeah.
is that, like, healthy?
It's heavy.
Is it healthy?
I don't know if it's healthy. It's something. Honestly, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love the adversity.
Okay.
I
Okay.
love the process. I love the grind. I love the losing. I love the judgment. I love the people making fun of it. You know? Great to see you, Mac. I love all that.
Yeah.
So when everybody, like, I'm not like Patriot and, fans who get their self-esteem from their team. I have my own self-esteem.
Right.
So I like it. And then listen, the greatest part about sports is eventually it becomes your day.
Yeah.
Like, look at the Chiefs. It was 30 years.
Yeah.
And eventually became their day. So I'm hopeful we get that day. I love my team.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your hood, right?
Yeah,
like,
right,
No matter how
right.
grimy it is,
Yeah.
it's yours.
Yeah.
It's like your crazy uncle
Yeah.
that you would never be friends with in real life, but it's your uncle.
Right.
And so the Jets are my uncle. That's crazy.
Now, okay, we've talked about this before.
Yep.
You will be the owner.
That's the plan.
So, as an owner,
Yep.
how do we feel about Aaron Glenn?
Obsessed. For me, you're also talking to a 49-year-old Jet fan who's diehard, who's watched every play since 1982.
Yep.
So I watched every play Aaron Glenn played for the Jets. He's a dog. I also own a sports agency, and we're very, very blessed to rep Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem. So we know a lot of the Lions. We actually have Jalen Reeves. So we have a lot of Lions who know Aaron inside out in his current form.
Yeah.
And we're just very fortunate. And so I'm thrilled. I think it's a huge hire. And on top of that, the staff that he's built.
Yeah.
It's not just him. Steve on defense and just like the passing coach for the Lions. Like
Yeah.
we got a real sitch.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about the Knicks, man.
Bro, I'm so happy.
Come
I was
on,
hoping
man.
when you said you were
Talk
gonna
to
say
me
that.
about the Knicks, man.
Honestly, I'm sitting here right now just waiting for my phone to buzz off to see if the Knicks do anything here at the trade deadline.
What do you think they should do?
I don't. This is where I'm always like not over emotional. If I knew how healthy or not healthy Mitchell Robinson was, I would give you a different answer, right?
Okay.
If Mitch is truly good, and it sounds like he is, they really probably need one more shooter.
Okay.
One more. I would go out and get a three-point shooter.
Okay.
Now they traded Jericho Sims in that Middleton Kuzma trade.
Yep.
They threw him in, so now they got room for a vet exemption.
Okay.
So they're going to do something. The only thing they need is one more big if Mitchell's hurt, and he's always potentially hurt. He's been banged up a lot in his career, or one more three-point shooter.
Okay. So obviously you're a serial investor. You know what I'm saying? You're investing in everything. What is the sector right now that has you most excited?
Live social shopping.
Okay.
TikTok shop.
Yeah.
All that stuff live, bro. Especially for someone like you.
Yeah.
With those eyes. Bro,
Come on,
you
man.
could
Where's
zoom
my camera?
in.
Where's my camera?
I'm
Where's
mesmerized
my
sitting
camera?
here. These eyes, I'm just sitting here thinking like, man. Anyway, live social shopping is a monster. I got another weird one for you. This is
Okay.
3 years out.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest things in the game is going to be virtual influencers. Influencers that are not real people. And I
Like
see all
Star
the guys.
Trek?
No,
Like Star Wars?
No, like all the guys that are nodding their heads right now that have seen pretty girls on Instagram, and they're like, "Is that real or not real?"
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that's about to not be. That's going to be not real, but we won't be able to tell, and that's going to be a big business. Think of it as like intellectual property, like Disney, blended with influencer marketing. So like an entrepreneur like me is going to own 67 AI influencers, and that's going to be a real business.
Dang.
Yeah.
Is that going to be like where are we going to be at as a society when that happens?
In a very different place.
Yeah.
Like, listen, the robots are coming.
Yeah.
You saw that Megan Fox movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
That screwed up a lot
I've
of
seen
guys.
iRobot, though.
There's been a lot of weird feelings out there from girls and guys because of that movie. But that movie's real.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Yeah.
And guess what? We used to ride horses. We didn't have
Facts.
cars.
Facts.
We used to not have electricity.
Right.
Like
You used to read newspapers.
Literally, this entire place would have candles in it.
Yeah.
Like, things change. When I was growing up, like, we didn't have cell phones. People had beepers.
Yeah.
And we all thought they were narcs or drug dealers. Like, things change.
So nothing new under the sun. There's not really an internet problem. If anything's going on, it's a us problem, yeah?
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm all about accountability. Everybody likes to blame everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
I love accountability. I think accountability is how you get happy.
Yeah, right.
When things aren't going your way, if you look at yourself first, it gets good.
That's the best way to do it.
100%.
So we got two young guys over here. We got David
see.
Montgomery. We got Jahmyr Gibbs.
I see them.
What type of tutelage would you give a young guy in the league about their money?
You know, we have some of their teammates. I could speak to the things I tell Aiden to think about.
Yeah.
Investing early on in very safe stuff.
Yeah.
But especially for Gibbs and Aiden, they could be on the verge of major bags.
Big bags.
You start getting into those kind of bags,
Right.
you start thinking about high-risk stuff.
Right.
All the people I told to buy Bitcoin in 2015 that had the money to lose, all of those receipts on text right now, they're all sad they didn't do that. It was $400 a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You put $100,000 into that, you're talking about insane generational wealth. So I always tell people that have big bags, take high risks.
Yeah.
First bag, get your foundation right.
Yep.
Get a nice home,
Yep.
take care of your mama,
Yep.
put some stuff in mutual funds, real estate. But when you get to that second bag, especially if it's a big one, and you're a superstar, you got to start looking at higher risk, higher upside, because you can afford that $1 million to go to zero.
Right. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you what your Super Bowl prediction is.
I'm going 29-28 Eagles.
29-28 Eagles.
Yeah.
You heard it first. We have Gary V, the man. He's not the myth and the legend.
My man.
Thank you so much, brother.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you
Always.
again.
Yep.